Hello there. We are back with another Wii U homebrew video, and I'm gonna be showing y'all how to use SDCafiine. And it's a long process, so this might be a pretty long video, I don't know. But first, we're getting the computer. And then, the first thing we're going to want to get is FTPU and SDCafiine, which are both plugins for aroma. And you can do this with tiramisu, but it's highly unrecommended. So, I recommend getting aroma custom firmware, which I did make a video on, but I am still editing, but I will post it later today, or soon. So, need to find FTPU. You know what? I'm just gonna look at another video from Funky Scott 47 because I trust him more, and that's the same guide I used. Need to find the Wii U theme video. And I have an ad for Marvel Rivals. Come on. There we go. And just so you know, if you get the themes from a GBA temp thread, just know that it's already patched, so yeah. But if you get it from the theme cafe, that you're gonna have to use patch. And there's a guide in Funky Scott's video, and it does give you everything you need, like SDCafiine and FTPU. And also, if you're using Windows, get WinSCP, which is an FTP client. And I've already done this, so yeah. So download WinSCP. And oh, never mind. We got the download link, and go back to the guide, and then I already have SDCafiine and FTPU. So what you're gonna do is click on SDCafiine, and then there's a download link, so you just click that link, and then it downloads SDCafiine, and that's just the same for FTPU. It takes you to GitHub, scroll down, get FTPU version 3, or it says version 031.zip, and then after you get that is it for trying to think. Yeah, that's it for the plugins. So first, what you're going to want to do is extract the FTPU files into your SD card, or WPS, or FTPU WPS. Go into your SD card, go into the Wii U folder, and then find, I think, apps. Don't try this. Nope. Nope. I am struggling to find the plugins. TV remote. I don't care about screensavers. Okay. Oh my god. This is way more annoying than I thought. Oh, I found it. So, where you go first, when you're in the Wii U folder, go to Environments, then Aroma, and then Plugins. And then just drop in SDCafiine and the SDCafiine.wps and FTPU WPS. And that is all you're doing with your SD card. Then you're gonna, if you're doing this on Windows like I am, go ahead and run WinSCP, which is a client which works with things like FTP and other SFTP and a bunch of other things. Then what it's going to do is it's going to install this. And then we wait for it to finish installing. While we wait, okay, our Wii U is on, and then when you get this on WinSCP, which I can't really provide information for the Linux version and Mac version because I don't use either. So on where it says File Protocol, find FTP and click it. And then for the port number, just put your port number. It says on FTPU, but we are not there yet. So just really quick, let me select my theme. And start. And to get to the plugins on Aroma Custom Firmware, what you're going to do is hold the left bumper down on the D-pad and minus. Then you are on the plugin menu, and then you're going to want to go to FTPIIU, or FTPU, that's what I like to call it. And then it has your IP address and your port number. I'm going to blur mine because I can't be leaking this kind of information about myself. But whatever your IP address is, or what it says on the FTP IIU, for your hostname, put in your IP address. And I'm just putting in my IP address. And then there's different port numbers, but my port number is 21. Alright, so I put 22, 21, then click login, and then it's just prompting for credentials. Click OK, and then it's connecting to your Wii U. Connecting, then just wait. Oh. maybe it's something with the settings. True, yes. Okay, so there's something up. TP. T1. Login. Okay. This is a lot harder than I thought. So, if this does not work, then I just have to tell you what to do. But try and re-input my IP address. And what we're gonna want to be doing is we're gonna want to be getting the theme file. Oh, I realized what I was doing. I put in my IP address wrong. And then it connects, then it asks for a password, then just press OK. And then boom, you are connected. So, what you're going to want to do, you're going to find the file name MS or FS on your Wii U. Then go to Vol. Then the content file. Then go to Common, Package, the first package, and then I think I went to the wrong file. Hold up. Content, Common, Package, and then the files you're going to want to extract is men.pack and men2.pack. But that's not it. Which, if you're wondering what are these men and men2.pack files, so what they are is that is your Wii U menu files. And both of them are for the Wii U menu, but there's another file we're going to be extracting from our Wii U, and that is one called cafebarista.bfsar. And what this is your Wii U's custom music, or your Wii U menu music. And also, if you want, if you have a BPS file, which is a patch file, you can patch your Wii U to custom music. I've been struggling to do this because I tried doing this with an MP3 and it's really hard, so I'm not going to be showing you all how to do that because it's really hard and I can't do it yet. But someday I will figure it out and I will do it. And I already have these files, but where you're going to want to go is the lowercase sound, lowercase men, then you find cafe barista cafe_barista_ men.bfsar, and then you're going to want to download. You just click on it, and then there's a download and a button that says download, and I already have these files, so you're going to want to click on these files, download them, and they're all in separate folders, so keep that in mind. And just if you didn't catch on, so first click on the file named FS, then click Vol, Content, the common that starts with a lowercase c, lowercase package, then get men and men2.pack, and there's two men2.packs, which is probably because this is my custom theme. So, gonna wanna go back into common, then go to lowercase sound, lowercase men, and then get cafe underscore barista men the BFSAR. Then you click download, and then it downloads it to your computer, and you can choose where it goes. And you do this for men and men2.pack. And after you obtain these files, you just leave. Then it is now disconnected. Your Wii U and your computer are now disconnected. And what else you want to do after you have these files, in Funky Scott's video there is a link to, or on the Wii U hacks guide, there's a website called linked rompatcher.js, and there's two file slots on this website, ROM file and patch file. So when you click on the link, you should be greeted with this. Then you click on ROM file, and if you get it from that GBA temp thread, it is already patched, so you can just run that with SDCafiine, but it does not have a sound file, and without that it cannot run. But I will be showing you what you need to do for the sound. And then, depending on what file you're doing, you go to a folder that has your Wii U theme, your normal Wii U theme, click, then press open. Then you start with your men.pack, and then you go to your custom theme, which I'm using one that I got from as I say, I'm using a theme I got from, oh yeah, Theme Cafe. Okay, so I go to my Wii U folder, men.pack, open for the patch file, click this one. Oh. Oh. Is it this one? Yep, this is the correct one. Oh. Yeah, so you're going to want to have the original file and extract it to a file with everything you need on it, being your Cafe Barista or your custom music file, which should be in the form of a BPS file. Or you can find other ways to inject it, but this is the only way I've found. But you're going to need the original theme file, and then just from that zip file, get men.pack or whatever file you're doing with men or men2.pack, and then after you patch that, you're going to want to put it on your SD card, or I'm going to show you the correct SD card setup. So hopefully y'all caught on with what I was saying on what to do with your files. And before I do anything on the SD card, I'm just going to say it. So, you're going to want to get the original file from the zip file that your theme was on, then Then you get the same file for the patch file from the zip file. For the ROM file, get the one from your Wii U. And for the patch file, get the one from the zip file. And then you can patch it, but it's going to have the name and then patched in parentheses. So you're going to want to rename the file. Just keep, if you did men or men2.pack, keep that part, but just get rid of the part that says patched when you put it on your SD card. And then what you're going to want to do is go to Wii U. Then you're going to want to create a folder called SDCafiine. And it should look something like this. So you're going to want to name the create a folder, call it SDCafiine. And then there's going to be, if you're in the US, you're going to put for another folder inside SDCafiine. If your Wii U is in the US, you're going to want to put 0005001010040100. I'm going to also put the ones for Japan and Europe on screen, along with the one for the US. So you're going to want to name that folder the numbers shown on screen, and then go inside it and then have the folders of the theme, or of the name of the theme. And then whichever one, go inside it, make a folder called content inside, then another folder called common inside of content, then make one called package and sound. And then what you're going to want to do is put your men patched file and your men2 patched file, then rename it there. And for sound, I just took, or for sound, go inside of it, make a folder named men, and then I just put the original Wii U theme, because I couldn't get a custom theme because I'm bad at these things, but you can get it if it's a PS file, and it will patch your BFSAR file. And my computer is dying. So then, after you do that, that is your custom theme. And then how you use it on SDCafiine. So put it in. First, what you're going to want to do is put in your SD card in your Wii U, turn it on, and then as it's loading the Wii U menu, it's going to automatically load into SDCafiine as shown here, and then go to whichever one you want, and then it's gonna keep loading into the Wii U menu, and then boom, you got your custom theme. I really like this one. If I'm being honest, I really like this one. But, and there you go. That is how you install custom themes onto your Wii U. So I hope y'all found this useful. And if you did, consider subscribing, because it helps me out a lot. And that is it for today's video. Hope y'all have an awesome, amazing, and wonderful day ahead of y'all. And I will see you in the next video, whether it is gaming or homebrew.